If you're a fan of horror movies, then you know that there's nothing quite like a good ghost story. And what could be better than enjoying a spooky ghost story while sitting in a haunted restaurant? In this video, we will discuss the 10 most haunted restaurants in the world. These restaurants are sure to give you the chills. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the company of some ghosts. But before that, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. So let's dive into the video. Number 10. John Kavanagh, The Gravediggers, Dublin, Ireland. Locals refer to John Kavanagh, which was founded in 1833, as Gravediggers. It and Dublin's Glasnevin Cemetery share a wall, and it was a well-liked place for mourners to drown their sorrows following a funeral. After a lengthy night job, gravediggers would also stop there for a pint. Regulars and employees, especially those whose loved ones were buried at Glasnevin, claim to have seen spirits of them or other people. A man wearing tweed is one that many people have witnessed. Number 9. The Hero of Waterloo, Sydney, Australia. The Hero of Waterloo has a lengthy and tumultuous past despite being constructed in 1843. It was constructed using prisoner labor and had elements designed to evade taxes and other government encroachments. For instance, there are 9 fake windows in the rooms upstairs. From the bar to the harbor, there existed a tunnel that was probably used for rum smuggling. According to rumors, inebriated young men were occasionally taken via this tunnel to a waiting ship and sold into slavery. The cellar still has shackles on the walls, and the entrance to the tunnel is still visible. The Hero is haunted by Anne Kirkman. She was the early owner's wife, and it was likely her husband who shoved her down the steps and killed her. Number 8. The Banshee Labyrinth Pub, Edinburgh, Scotland. The Banshee Labyrinth prominently advertises its paranormal activity, in contrast to many of the locations on my lists of the most haunted places. A portion of this ghostly tavern is hidden deep within the Edinburgh vaults that once held the poor, criminals, and other undesirable inhabitants. This is where murderers worked and where the bad tortured their victims. The pub's former wealthiest former residence was located in the pub's second, above-ground half. Lord Nicol Edwards was known for being cruel and torturing people in a dungeon in the basement. He may have chosen to reside so near to the underground vaults for that reason. Number 7. Auberge St. Gabriel, Montreal, Canada. The first inn in North America, according to this restaurant in Montreal, opened its doors in 1754. Under British administration, this institution was also the first to be granted a liquor license in 1769. It was constructed in 1688 as private property and still has a lot of the old world charm, such as stone walls, wood plank floors, and wrought iron fixtures. Within the walls of Auberge St. Gabriel, numerous ghost stories have been reported. According to the persistent myth, a young girl who perished in a fire still wanders the eatery. Sometimes you may hear her playing the piano. Number 6. Poogan's Porch, Charleston, South Carolina, USA. This South Carolina eatery is dripping with southern friendliness and charm. Although the Victorian structure was originally built in 1891 as a private property, the restaurant didn't open until 1976. It is also named for the dog which, in the early days of the restaurant, enjoyed relaxing on the porch of the house. However, Poogan the dog is not the specter at Poogan's Porch. It appears to be a former occupant named Zoe Street Ammond who shared the house with her sister Elizabeth in the early 1900s. Number 5. The Keg Mansion, Toronto, Canada. This upscale steakhouse in Toronto was constructed in 1867 as a private home. In the 1960s, it changed its use, and in 1976, it became the Keg. Diners have reported seeing a woman dressed in vintage attire and kids sitting or running up the stairs, among other hauntings. In the evenings, children are not permitted in the restaurant. Given how distressed the maid was about her employer's passing in 1915, it's possible that the woman was a maid who committed suicide after the mansion's mistress passed away. The youngsters? They might believe that everyone should be able to eat there. Number 4. Mermaid Inn and Restaurant, Rye, England. The Mermaid Inn, one of the oldest structures in the historic city of Rye, has kept much of its rustic appeal, making it rather eerie with its paneled walls and dark wood. There are at least 5 haunted rooms at the inn, which has appeared in paranormal television shows. The Elizabethan Room, where a 16th century duel is purported to have occurred, is noteworthy. This room has seen unusual lighting, and the bottles on the bottle shelf have toppled, frightening both visitors and workers. The inn's whole history is quite interesting, in addition to its history of hauntings. Number 3. Nottingham Road Hotel and Restaurant, Nottingham Road, South Africa. The Nottingham Road Hotel and Restaurant is not just one of the world's most haunted hotels, but also one of its most haunted restaurants. Here, however, the spirit seems to be more amiable. She frequently is seen straightening up or arranging flowers. Some people think she was once a chambermaid who jumped out of a hotel window after being dumped by a lover. Others speculate that she might be Charlotte, a local prostitute. Number 2. Buma Inn, Beijing, China. One of China's most spooky locations is the Buma Inn, which serves as both a restaurant and a hotel. According to legend, the cook poisoned a hotel visitor, who later passed away. The chef murdered himself out of guilt. But the ghost's vengeance was unabated. She is still on a ghostly rampage, haunting the hotel and restaurant. Number 1. Marsden Grotto Restaurant, South Shields, England. One of the most unusual hotels in the world is certainly Marsden Grotto. Diners can eat indoors at one of the tables or outside on the patio, which has views of the beach and the water, at this beachfront restaurant. A pint of beer left out overnight, according to the tale of Marsden Grotto, was always gone before morning. The ghost might be John the Gibber, a smuggler who was killed by his gang of criminals after handing them into the police. Those are the top 10 most haunted restaurants in the world. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. See you in the next video.